A win against Heidenheim earlier this week. A win in the Premier League just now against Aston Villa, Stamford Bridge. We're progressing in European Conference League. We sit in third only because alphabetical order. That is why, and that is the reason why Arsenal is second. One more can we ask from our beloved team, Chelsea. Guys, welcome back to a new video of the Colors Blue Chelsea FC. I'm very pleased, I'm delighted about Chelsea right now. The way they're playing, the way they're progressing. No matter what team Maresca is playing, they're doing well. Earlier this week we managed to defeat Heidenheim in Germany 2-0 with a goal on Kunku and Madrid in the very last minutes of the match. And today we just defeated 3-0 Aston Villa at Stamford Bridge. Consistency is top. Chelsea right now are very consistent. Well, Maresca is keeping all the players in the changing room extremely happy by playing all of the players most of the time. None of the players of Chelsea Football Club right now are unhappy. They're all behind the manager. They know the manager vision, they know the manager ideals, and they are performing extremely well. I cannot blame none of those players so far. I mean, earlier this week, apart from Desbury Hall and a bit Badiashile, I cannot really complain about at all. And today, cherry on a cake, Chelsea managed to really squeeze past Aston Villa with a comfortable 3-0 win. I'm very pleased about Nicola Jackson and for the way consistently is scoring right now. This is something I really wanted from Jackson a while ago, and he's actually answering the critics, making sure that, and he's making sure that he's scoring. And again today he netted for Chelsea in the first 7 minutes of the game. Fernandes also is keeping all of his problem off the pitch and is performing extremely well regardless. And the performance of Fernandes today was exceptional. I'm impressed about the way Maresca is using sometime the inverted fullback position. Today he used Moises Caicedo as a right back and converted occasionally Caicedo to back midfielder position, which made Aston Villa being very confused about the tactic of Chelsea today. Overall, Nkunku today managed to play 20-25 minutes, and Maresca, I had to say, has given him the opportunity to try to show what he's capable of. But again, Nkunku today was a bit not as good as I expected. Well, and also against Heidenheim, apart the goal, he did miss a couple of opportunities. So I'm not really impressed in a way Nkunku is performing in the last period of time. But let's talk about who is performing extremely well. Well, I am impressed for the way Madrid is continuously performing well when he plays in the European Conference League. Again, the goal he scored in the last minutes of the game against Heidenheim proved that he's got fantastic skills and he's a talented player that can only improve game after game. Nicola Jackson today proved again that he's cynical when it comes to score the opener for Chelsea. It's important when you score the first goal in every game, because as soon as you score one goal, you put the opposition team under pressure, and you are more likely to score more goals. And this what happened today with Chelsea. We managed to actually keep the momentum, and we keep the possessions. We keep the possession, and we managed to control the game and score more goals with Enzo Fernandez. And in the last minutes of the game, with the stunner of Cole Palmer. And I had to say again, Cole Palmer is a magic player. He is the one that constantly makes the difference for Chelsea. Is the key player that Chelsea need to develop even further. This player can bring to Chelsea that trophy we desperately need to win again. Well, Maresca, I had to say, is really teaching the players to focus. Finally, Chelsea defensive repart is keeping a massive clean sheet. I have to say that the way the Chelsea back line is performing is extraordinary. We haven't really conceded at all for the last few games, I would say, which is fantastic for Chelsea. And the focus is top. I mean, against Heidenheim, Badia Shaw, alongside Tosina Darabaio, performed extremely well. Today, again, Levi Colwill and Fofana were exceptional. And even when Fofana had to come off the pitch injured, I hope he's okay, Badia Shaw replaced him. Regardless, the Chelsea back line was still holding perfectly fine Aston Villa counter-attack. Well, this is important. It's extremely important because it's proving that Chelsea is progressing in all the parts, and this is what we really need to see so far, right now. Well, there is voices that Chelsea is trying to get Viktor Gryokeres from Sporting Lisbona, and they are willing to pay £90 million. I don't think we really need desperately a striker. Well, it will be good to have an option, and Viktor Gryokeres can be a massive option to the Chelsea attack. I believe that so far, for the way Chelsea is performing, we deserve to be above Arsenal. But if Liverpool tonight will manage to defeat Manchester City, Chelsea will get ahead of them in the Premier League table. And that will be absolutely brilliant, guys. Well, in the first 30 minutes of the match against Aston Villa, Chelsea managed to keep 60-65% of possession of the ball, 9 shots on target, 5 shots off target, and they were absolutely dominating Aston Villa. It seems like no matter what kind of tactics Maresca is using, Chelsea is performing. Chelsea is winning games. And this is what we really need to see. I don't want to even compare the Chelsea of this season to the one of the previous season. You can clearly see already the job that Maresca is doing at Chelsea so far. The progression and the way we get into. We can start believing here that we can win something sooner or later. It's close. It's that close. This season, we can try to be and get to the third or even second position in the Premier League. And we surely, we got plenty chances to get into the Champions League spot. Not only, but the way we perform in the European Conference League, I believe that Chelsea has got huge possibility, massive chances to even win the trophy this season. And that would be the European Conference League. And that would be the only trophy that Chelsea hasn't got in a cabinet so far. There will be a poker. Will be fantastic for Chelsea if we manage to get that trophy into the cabinet. Well guys, I'd like to remind you to subscribe to the channel, keep watching my videos and keep supporting the channel. The next Chelsea game will be away against Southampton this Wednesday. And surely, the way Chelsea is playing right now, we should get the 3 points against Southampton away. And I'm pretty much very confident about that. And perhaps we'll have the chance to get to the second spot and get ahead of Arsenal. And this is what I really want to see happen. So guys, stay tuned in for my next upcoming video, where I will be talking, of course, about this match. It was a pleasure to be with you today. See you next time. Bye. Ciao.